To you, this is chicken change and raffle ticket money. To me, this is a fortune. This is a mortgage. This is rent to pay. Being the Nigerian I am, I took pack lunch, buffet, picnic. I took everything. I took cookies, freshly baked, chewy gourmet cookies. I took the chocolates. I took the Coke, the Fanta, the champagne. You don't get this opportunity every day, do you? I had like 3 or 4 air hosts come up to me saying, here's your menu, what would you like? You know, you got prawns or at the starter, you got your main course, you got your dessert. So I got there now. Without, I didn't even waste time. I pressed the button and I turned that chair into a flatbed. ASAP Rocky. Hi, it's Ahiz and welcome back to my channel.
Are you into me like I'm into you?
Before we get started in the story time, I just want to ask, have you subscribed to my channel? Have you clicked the bell next to my name? Have you followed me on Instagram and TikTok? What are you waiting for? Do it. Anyway guys, in this video today, it's going to be a bit different. I actually had a video planned where it was the whole trend of show me a picture of, but I said, you know what, that video can wait, because I've actually been wanting to tell this video for the longest time ever, guys. And this video is the video of when I flew first class for free. This video is me speaking about the most amazing experience of my life. Somebody who did not have money to afford a first class ticket, only you would understand the joy of how it felt. From the sweets on the plane, to the food, full on 5-star cuisine, to the bed. Without further ado, let's get into this video on how I, Ahiz Ufwa, flew first class for free. Let's go. So this happened back in summer of 2019. So just before the whole pandemic happened, right? I went to LA, and if you guys don't know, I try my best to travel to LA every single year. I started going in 2018, right? So I started going in 2018, and it was like a constant thing, like I just tried to make. Obviously, because of the whole pandemic, I couldn't go in 2020, and I moved my flight from 2020 to 2021. So I'm hoping things do get better this year, but if not, you know, I have to move it to next year. This whole pandemic has obviously messed things up. But you know, so there's nothing much you can really do about it. Let me actually explain to you about my journey going to LA before I actually speak about coming back. So going to LA, this is July the 10th, okay, because I went during summertime. I went through during VidCon, so this time was a time where it was obviously very hot, it was very, very sunny, it was the holiday season, right? I actually paid for a premium economy ticket because the first time I went to LA, which was in 2018, I paid for a economy class ticket, and it was the worst experience of my life because I'm very, very tall. My toes in my shoes were like crumpled up like this. It didn't work. Food was honestly whack. It was just not a nice experience. So I told myself, moving on forward, for an international flight, it has to be premium economy or nothing less than that. The ticket was pricey, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I will say that it was very, very worth it. Can I just say this video is not sponsored, it's literally my experience on you know, flying with business class or premium, whatever you want to call it. I said, okay, you know what, I'm gonna finesse. This was when I went to, this is the year I flew business class, right? I told myself, I'm gonna finesse. I'm gonna get there and it's gonna be lit, it's gonna be amazing, it's just gonna be great. I just saw myself like a movie, like just trying to like, you know, get through any loopholes. Like I just told myself it's going to work. So this is where things didn't go to plan. I always thought, okay, maybe if you board the plane last, nobody behind you is gonna get on the plane. Whoever's in business class, they already had their seat allocated, and if you find another seat available, you grab that seat. Don't ask questions, don't look at anyone's face, you sit there with chest and confidence. Do you understand? I got there, right? Me thinking I was the last person to board the plane because I heard like the microphone in the air saying, okay, if you're boarding this plane, please make sure that you arrive at the gate because we are about to close the gates because we're boarding the plane now. I said, okay, cool. Although on British Airways, my ticket, I had priority boarding, so we board before economy. Still, I didn't want to board on time just in case somebody else who's in business class gets on the plane after me. So I'm here with my bags. I'm like, hey, you know, here's my ticket. Was going good, minding my business, you know. This is the thing, you have to have confidence. You cannot look unsure, you cannot look uncomfortable, you have to have chest. If you do not have chest, please don't even bother doing it because you're wasting your own time. So I got on the plane now, I found the seat, right? So I found the seat, right, and I saw it. I remember very, very clearly, it was BB32. BB32, I remember very, very vividly. And I got to the seat and I sat there. Listen, you have to have chest. If you can't do it, do not bother. So I literally sat there, you know, I got comfortable. I'm sitting at this.
So this is a bit of commentary.
No. So can you please go away? Can you go? Oh. Can you go away? Okay, I need to film this. I need to film this. I remember very vividly, the seat was BB32, right? And I'm getting so comfortable, and then a lady comes, an air hostess comes, and she comes with a tray of a bottle of water and this amenity kit. Now guys, this is not any random amenity kit. This is leather, okay? This is a white company brand in collaboration with British Airways. It comes with, you know, I actually had two, and I'll tell you why I had two in a minute. Okay, it had these comfy cozy socks, haven't worn them, just smells like a rich white Caucasian man. It had, you know, lip balms, it had Colgate, and this is different because the economy one, it has some dead unbranded toothpaste, so you pay for what you get, right? And then it comes with this toothbrush, right? And it comes with like this like eye mask thing, but that's in the other one, which I haven't opened. This is the one that I actually had, and I'll tell you why I have two. So she came came to me, she gave me the bottle of water, and fam, I took this like packed lunch as the Nigerian that I am, and put it in my bag, okay? Now, I'm sitting there comfortable, you know, I'm like, okay, cool, we're about to board the plane, we're about to literally take off any minute now. And then as I'm sitting down now, I hear these like 3 or 4 women, I think they were like Arabic or whatever, and they're talking their language, and as they're speaking, I hear BB32. My battery's flashing. Okay, let me try and speed it up. I hear BB32 as they're talking. I'm like, flip, that's the seat I'm sitting on. As I'm hearing them talk and I hear the name of the seat, I hear them coming closer. I'm like, flip, what's going on? Ease, breathe, breathe, breathe. Take a deep breath, take a deep breath. I hear them getting closer. I'm like, okay, flip, what do? I can't fall out of character. I have to stay in character, right? You know, as the actor that I am, you know what I mean? So a lady comes up to me and she goes, hi, excuse me, but I think you're sitting in my seat. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me get my stuff. And I said, let me just dash, okay? Mind you, I kept this in my bag. This is not going anywhere. This is souvenir, right? Desperate times call for desperate measures. You need to keep this with you at all times, right? I kept this in my bag and I left. Before I actually left, the air host comes. She goes, oh, is everything okay? I said, oh, everything's fine, don't worry, okay? Just been a little misunderstanding and I got myself and left. Then this woman had to open her mouth, said, oh no, he just sat on the wrong seat. She says, oh, do you want me to help find your seat for you? I said, no, I'm fine, all right? I know where I'm going, all right? Thank you so much, but I know where I'm going, right? I skadooshed out of there. I went in a second, right? And I ended up sitting on my seat, which was the premium economy ticket. And you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, the flight was amazing, the food was amazing, the vegetables were cooked so succulently. I had they gave me champagne. You don't get champagne in economy, do you? No, you don't. I got champagne in premium, okay? So I said, hey, just don't be selfish. Just sit down and enjoy the flight, okay? And in the end, when they were doing all the security checks before the flight took off, the lady found me, the air host, and she gave them his dirtiest look because she knew I tried to finesse and it didn't work. But I just smiled and I carried on. I also showed some pictures of like the food and the flight and obviously how things were going in the premium economy. It was an amazing experience. And honestly, I don't regret it. Like, I hate spending, but that is money that is worth spending. That is worth spending. Okay, really, really well. So fast forward now, I enjoy my 2 weeks of LA and now I'm coming back to London on the flight. Also, can I just say, I love the fact that premium economy, you also get extra baggage, which is amazing because it's me. When I'm going to LA and when I'm coming back, I'm bringing back candy and snacks and I might buy a few things. So it's good to obviously bring another bag with you when you're coming back. I'm like, okay, Ease, you messed up the first time. Now you know what to do the second time. Do not mess up. But my heart was panicking. I was panicking. I thought like, flip, let's say like, you know, they kicked me off the flight. I said, I don't even want to go through what I went through the first time. I said, Ease, just go. Don't worry about boarding the plane last. Just do your thing, right? Now, I'm not sitting on the window because the first time when I actually went the first time, I actually got a window seat. And this time, I didn't get a window seat. I was actually in the middle, which I hated because let's say I want to sleep now. I don't have anywhere to rest my head. Do you understand? How the seating was basically there was 2 seats, one near the window and another one. You have like a gap where you can walk and you have like a middle section where I think there's like 4 or 5 seats. And then you have another gap and you have like 2 seats again. So it was like 2, 4, 2 or 2, 5, 2, right? So I sat in the middle, right? And basically everybody in the middle has a screen that is at the bottom of your arm that you can actually lift up so you can see like the safety video, watch for entertainment purposes, all that kind of stuff. We all needed to watch the safety video before the flight took off. The man next to me was trying to help me bring out the TV because it was jammed, it was stuck and he couldn't do it. So he was trying to help me put it out and he was really trying his best. And then something in my head said, Ease, tell him to stop. Tell him to stop doing that, okay? Go and call the air hostess to come and do it for you. Wait, so at this point, I call the air hostess to come and she's trying to get the seat, like the screen to like work. Mind you, at this time, the plane hasn't taken off yet because she wanted me to see the safety video for like safety precautions and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't working, so the lady said she'll be back to try and help sort it out. At this point, the flight's already taken off and we're already on our way back to London. She comes back 10 minutes later and she tries to like do the seat again, and the man's trying to help. I said, excuse me, please leave the seat alone, okay? She's here, stop it. I know he was trying to help, but he was really, really sweet, but I just told him to stop, like, just leave it, like, let her do it. Yeah, at this point, she goes to me, do you know what? I think there's actually some seats at the back. The thing is with me, my face says it first before my mouth does. So when she said that, I looked at her like, excuse me? So she knew that it was gonna be a no-go thing. So basically she said, okay, you know what, don't worry, it's fine. She says, I'll be right back again. So she came up the second time, and at this time, I was like asleep. We're already in the air right now, and we're already on our way back to London, and I think we're like 35 to 40 minutes into our flight now. And basically, as I'm sleeping, someone taps me on the shoulder, and it's her. And I'm not fully asleep, but I'm half asleep. And she goes, do you wanna come with me? I'm like, to where? And basically, guys, at this point, obviously, you have economy, premium, business, and first class. First class is at the top, you have to go up the stairs. But business is on the same floor, right? So basically, before you get to that section, there's like a little barrier, like a little curtain that separates premium from business. So she opens the curtain, she literally goes away for a bit, she opens the curtain ahead of me and she goes, do you wanna come? She gave me the head nod, do you wanna come with me? I said, at this point, I knew I was destined for greatness. I said, Lord, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. Literally, the guy next to me was sleeping. So she said, okay, just be careful because you don't want to like, you know, jog him so you don't wake him up. So obviously I had to creep over him. I got my bag, I got my hoodie, and I went straight to business class. There was a seat seated ready for me. Ready. When I got there, I had like 3 or 4 air hosts come up to me saying, here's your menu, what would you like? You know, you got prawns at the starter, you got your, you know, you got your main course, you got your dessert, we're gonna give you one of these. I said, somebody said, hey, don't be selfish, you already had one from the previous flight. I took that one, so I have 2. The other one is somewhere in this room, I don't know where it is, but fam, I was so excited. I said, this is my destiny, this is meant to be for me. And honestly, I wanted to scream because I've never ever experienced this in my life before. And if you don't have coin to be flying on first or business class, you know exactly the feeling, how it feels. So I got there now, I didn't even waste time. I pressed the button and I turned that chair into a flatbed ASAP Rocky. And literally the lady next to me was giving me the most dirtiest look because I know obviously you're white and you're rich and you're Caucasian and you have all the wealth and riches of this earth, okay? I may not be as privileged as you are, okay? So you need to understand, I don't have access to this on a daily, okay? To you, this is chicken change and raffle ticket money. To me, this is a fortune. This is a mortgage. This is rent to pay. Do you understand? I'm so excited. As you could see my face, I was excited. And all the air hosts were looking at me and they were like, they were happy for me because they know like how it feels to like have this experience. I got the starter. I also put like snaps and things I took on the flight as well because honestly this is the most amazing. Like, think about it right now, I just want to cry because it's so amazing. Like I literally remember it so vivid. But I couldn't enjoy the whole experience because I had a really bad toothache and I had a root canal treatment fixed and sorted before I came, and I wanted it done before I came because I knew I could not go on this trip without having this pain. But I think the filling came out, so hence why I still had a lot of pain. So I couldn't even enjoy like what I was eating fully. But you know what, I asked him to give me paracetamol. It did ease the pain a little bit, but you know, it wasn't the best. But I really enjoyed it, I really, really did. So moving on the flight now, I'm living my best life. I want to scream, but I had to keep composure because I'm around a lot of whites and Caucasians and they don't like noise. Okay, so you had to keep it down, do you understand? So literally, I'm sitting there now and I have never in my life taken my feet off, taking my shoes off in a flight. But I said, this is the time I do that today. I must do it today because I might not get this experience again, even though I know I am going to because I'm going to higher places, amen, hallelujah, right? So moving on the flight now, I come and see dessert, come and see toffee sauce, come and see food, come and see prawns, come and see 5-star class. Do you understand? Like, literally, the air host came, he said, hello, how are you, sir? You know, he addressed me in a proper way. He addressed me in a proper way.
Coming to meet me, address me in a proper way. Address me in a proper way.
It was amazing. It was the most amazing experience of my life. I'm thinking about it right now. I just want to thank anybody. If you're watching this, you probably are not, but if you're an air host who served me that day, may God favor you. May he bless you. That day was class. So moving on now, we're about to land. We had about like 6 hours left. And I saw a girl eating like some snacks, like some beautiful snacks, like, oh, amazing snacks. Because obviously we came from like LA to London. So obviously on the flight, some of the snacks were American. So I didn't want to disturb her because she had her earphones in. So I literally pressed the bell, pressed the bell. Air host came and said, oh, so do you know how I can get those snacks? She goes, don't ask me, help yourself. She goes, go into that room over there and take as many as you like. Fam, I came with my little socks on, I was walking and I said, oh, excuse me. Being the Nigerian I am, I took packed lunch, buffet, picnic. I took everything. I took cookies, freshly baked, chewy gourmet cookies. I took the chocolates, I took the Coke, the Fanta, the champagne, everything. Take it, everything. You don't get this opportunity every day, do you? And I sat back at my seat and I literally enjoyed myself. The pillow was so voluptuous. It was so warm. I watched every program that I could possibly watch because I didn't have the energy to pay for Netflix. So I had everything I wanted there. And when I got off that flight before I left, I thanked every single one of them air hosts. Specifically, separately, I said, thank you so much because you literally saved me. You made this flight the most amazing experience of my life. And I want to thank you so much. And honestly, they were so appreciative and I just said thank you. Like, I just wanted to just say thanks because honestly, I know for a fact I'm going to be doing this on a reg. After this whole parallelogram ends, I'll be taking flights like this. It has to happen. I'll be taking my family on flights like this. It has to happen because when you have money, yeah, when you have coin, you can do anything. And yeah, that was an experience that I will never forget. And even up until today, I'm still geeked. So guys, that was it for this week's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe down below for more videos like this every single week. Also comment down below if you've ever flown business or premium, economy or first class, because I want to know. Like, if you know it's the most amazing experience. If you guys want to know, I took British Airways. This video is not sponsored at all, but it was the most amazing experience. And fam, when I tell you, I'll be flying with them again. I just have to because it's just a vibe. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This was an amazing experience. Guys, obviously because of this whole parallelogram that we're in, I may not be able to travel again soon, but I'm hoping soon that things do clear up and I can travel, and I want to vlog and show you guys my life in a different country, global, international. Do you know what I mean? Alaji. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, that was it for this week's video, and it was an amazing experience. Even thinking about today, I'm geeked. I'm geeked. But yeah, make sure to follow me on all other social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and I'll see you guys very soon for a brand new video. When I say O'Shea, you say what? Balanced. Bye.
Yeah.
Get out.